Listening to testimony against suspected Craigslist killer Richard Beasley. He is accused of luring men through a bogus online ad and then shooting them. Powerful opening statements just got underway a few hours ago, and Bob Jones is live outside the Summit County Courthouse with more details. Bob?
Well, Danita, during opening statements here at the Summit County Courthouse, a special prosecutor with the Ohio Attorney General's office referred to 53-year-old Richard Beasley as a wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, today he was dressed in a dark suit and came into the courtroom in a wheelchair. His attorney said Beasley is not a saint, but also not a killer. However, the prosecutor, Emily Pelfrey, told the jury the state's case will prove Beasley is the man who murdered three men, Ralph Geiger, David Pauley, and Timothy Kern, all men who responded to a Craigslist ad promising work on a Noble County farm. Instead, they were shot, killed, and buried. Today, Pelfrey revealed some other startling details. She said a month after Geiger was murdered, Beasley stole Geiger's identity, made himself look like Geiger, and then applied for a job as if he were the dead man. The state said the jury of 8 men and 4 women will also hear from Scott Davis, the only survivor of the so-called Craigslist killings, and the prosecutor promised more compelling evidence.
You're going to hear testimony of a letter that this defendant wrote to someone. And in that letter, he describes where victims' things were buried. And as if the letter wasn't enough, he drew a map.
The reason that we are here today telling you as earnestly as we can that the defendant is innocent is because all of that evidence is not compelling.
And as you may recall, a second defendant in this case, 17-year-old Brogan Rafferty, was convicted by a jury for aggravated murder and is now serving life in prison. Coming up tonight at 6, we will let you hear from the very first witness to testify today here at the courthouse, and that was a family friend of Ralph Geiger. On your side, live in Akron tonight, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.
All right, Bob, thank you very much.